Welcome back, y'all. We'd like to welcome y'all to the Cook Up Podcast. Your host, JD, Rafe the Ghost, you know it. And I'm back. Man, today is a special day. It's my mom's birthday. She passed in 2015. She would have been 70 today, y'all. It's crazy. I got a special guest with me today that I like to call my poo-poo. Nah, man, that's what y'all. This is my wife, Corisa Davis. Can you go ahead and get him a holler real quick on the mic?
Yeah, hey everybody, it's Corisa, Miss D. I prefer Miss D. And I wanted to introduce myself. I'm glad that I'm here today. And I'm excited to see what we're doing today.
Man, we gonna do some things today. We got a lot to talk about. Man, we got a game we're gonna do later on today. Like it's gonna be nice. It's called Battle of the Sexes. We're gonna see how that go. I'm gonna ask her some questions, and she gonna ask me some questions, and whoever win, that's the sex that win. So, today I'm gonna get into a little news. Man, I was watching TV the other day and I seen on the news that they was doing a research study saying that they could fight COVID with marijuana. I'm like, what? They like 3 compounds in hemp. 2 of them are called CBDA and CBGA. Those compounds help fight COVID. Basically what it does is it blends in with the COVID compound to protect the body from ever getting like the side effects or even catching COVID before, it even interact with the protein in your body. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. So I guess smoking, marijuana pretty much has a lot of benefits to it.
And I was kind of wondering, I guess I haven't heard that, but do you get that from like gas stations? You go anywhere or? Well,
no, most people get it from dispensaries in your neighborhood. You can, a lot of places, I guess down south, they had farms where they had marijuana farms and they was selling like CBD oils and stuff, and people, it was a high demand on it. Very high demand.
That's just interesting. They just coming up with this. Okay.
It's crazy. And I'm like, wow. And then I seen after that, it was a pastor in, I believe, down south. And him and his wife had 8 people in their basement locked up. I guess they called themselves being healthcare people, but it was an unlicensed facility. So these people they had was like, they had special needs and disabilities and old folks. I'm like, can you imagine like one of your grandparents being a victim of that? That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, people crazy out here. Y'all gotta watch people, y'all. And this is a pastor. He got a church, influence people to pretty much do what he wanted them to do. But, I mean, again, you gotta watch your back with people, check people out. But, I was saying, like, before, today is my mom's birthday. Chris, you remember meeting my mom, right?
Oh, yeah. Very nice lady. Always made me laugh. Loved being around her. She loved being around other people, and she would get excited a lot of times when she hyped herself up. I always remember that.
Yeah, I even remember like my mama used to call her Susie Q when I first met Corisa. That's Susie Q. I'm like, Mom, chill. I'm like, her name's Corisa. She's like, yeah, Susie Q. I'm like, okay, all right.
And now I'm Miss Davis.
Now she Miss Davis. That's crazy. Just got married, y'all, last year. Speaking of last year, we got married, and we, took a trip to Vegas. Like, this is my first time going. How many times has it been for you?
That's my 3rd time going.
3rd time going. Mm-hmm. So, we went to Vegas, right? Lovely, beautiful. I'd do it again, do it over, live there if I could. Only thing is, Vegas got some crazy people at night. We had people following us and stuff. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Every time I like turned my head to look back on the strip, this same little Chinese girl was following us with the dog, and she had a hoodie on. I'm like, what's going on? But they warn people about people like that, like pickpockets and stuff. But anywho, that.
So you got to watch who's around you and what your surroundings are. Mm-hmm. You have to peep the scenery and peep the strip because they know there's a lot of visitors and stuff that comes here. So what they do is they watch you or they like follow behind you to see what you're doing, see what you're about.
Yeah. Remember that guy that ran up on me like at the store? And I was like, I instantly, y'all, I went into Detroit mode. You know, Detroit mode is, babe. I know you from Inkster and all, but, you know, Detroit mode is when a nigga, somebody run up on you, you going, whoa, what you want? You know what I'm saying? You either going to strike, or if you got a gun on you, you might pull that boy out. You never know. But no, dude was, he was one of them advertising. What was it called again?
Oh, it's just
salesperson, marketing people. You know, they trying to get trips. I'm pretty sure if you ever been to Vegas, you ran into a couple people like that. And they pretty much are hustlers. You know, they trying to get their money too. But they help companies get their money and get, like, people to sign up for, like, timeshare, right? Yeah, so, dude, you know, he was cool. He said his dad had some, or was it dad or granddad? Was it dad?
His dad, I believe.
Yeah, his dad had a, affiliation with the mob and something with his uncle too. But anywho, dude was cool, hooked us up. We went a couple places off of that, right? We went to the Mob Museum. Like, I learned about Meyer Lansky. I didn't even know who Meyer Lansky was. I'm like, who? You know? And then like in the Mob Museum, they show you the history of like the FBI chasing the mob over the years and how the mob built Vegas and how they ran New York and different mobs. They even had the Purple City Bird Gang mob from Detroit on there. And I was just like blew away by the whole thing because at the end of the day, that's history that built America. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was bad history, it still built America. But
right. And we went to the Wax Museum. That was really nice. One of my favorites was Tupac and Snoop Dogg and like Stevie Wonder. He had a lot of great people. Beyonce was there. And it was just I think the location of it was near the Venetian.
Don't forget Rihanna. She know that's my girl.
Ray,
that's
Ray.
why she laughing. Cause you know, Ray Ray, what up, Ray Ray? But anywho,
the location of Venetian. It was the Wax Museum is near there, and that's where we stayed at the Palazzo. So it was really nice. We also had a chance to like visit some of the hotels and see what type of rooms they had.
Nice.
I believe it was the Polo Towers.
Nice.
Or the Carriage House, something like that.
Yeah.
So I think the next time we could probably go there.
I don't mean to cut you off, but they had the hey y'all, they had the what was that? The blinds that open up by themselves and stuff by control, and then you can see all of that. You can see the mountains and everything. It was a lot.
That was a nice honeymoon suite, but we got lost there.
First night, we got lost. We felt like we was in Blair Witch of Vegas. But anywho, we was like lost in the same hotel where we stayed at. That's the crazy part, because we didn't know where we was going, y'all. Vegas, you gotta get a couple drinks in you, do us, have fun. We came back to the hotel thinking that we was going back to where we was supposed to be going, but we end up in the mall and then in the circle and then down. You know, y'all, if you ever been to Vegas, you know it's easy to get lost. So
yep, that's why I carry my charger in my purse, my little portable one, so I can always have it.
Yep.
But yeah, we got lost at the Venetian because we didn't stay at the Venetian Tower. We stayed at the Palazzo.
Yeah.
So they didn't connect. They are connected, but not through the stores. You have to go to a certain floor to cross over. So we was all mixed up with that, but we took that opportunity to take pictures. It was so many great pictures, and especially when it's kind of like late. Vegas always is open, but there's certain areas that people don't really go to at certain times of the night. So we took a lot of great pictures. We had a good time.
Yeah, we went off the strip and got lost. we went to the vegan restaurant because again, as y'all seen the first episode, me and my daughter, I am vegan, and we went to a vegan restaurant. And it was good. Mine was good. She said she ain't too much care for the Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, no. So, I should have got the tacos, but when we go again, I'm gonna get the tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah, we foodsie. We talking about what we gonna eat when we.
Hey, I had a cactus too while I was in Vegas. I ate a cactus. Yeah, it was good. It was from one of the taco places. They ain't even know me. They made me feel like I was at home because they was just talking to me while they was making their food. Make my food, and I'm like,
"You like this? You like that? Yeah, sure. You want to try this?
Hey, thank you."
And you had leftovers.
Yeah, and then we supposed to be going back to Vegas in February 23rd. Yeah,
in 1 month, basically.
Yep. So I will be visiting taco spot. Yeah, but we bringing some friends along with us, and I'm going to record it, and I might upload the video for y'all to see it. I don't know. Depends on how I feel and how I come out. One of my best friends, Navon, and my other best friend, Sherry. We going out there with them. Navon, this is his first time, and you already know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But anywho, remember we got lost. Back to the story at the vegan restaurant. We walking, right, y'all, and we was thinking about what? Walking back to the hotel?
Caesars.
Oh,
we
back
wanted
to
see
Caesars.
The statue.
Yeah, yep. We wanted to see the statue, so we got lost down this little way where it was a whole bunch of houses and gates, and I
think it was the Virgin Hotel that was near there.
Yeah, we was off the strip, y'all, and off the rip too for walking because I was in some loafers, wasn't I, or something?
We was dressed all up to go somewhere nice to eat.
Anybody could have robbed us. But thankfully they didn't. Nobody touched us, and we got to this one spot where they made pizza and called a lift, and we got back to Caesar's Palace where we seen the Hall of the Gods or something like that. It was nice. So. That was nice. So if you out in Vegas, check that out.
And we went to Hugo Cellar.
I would like to clean my palate with some of that sherbet again. What you think? Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was fine dining. You want to explain that?
The fine dining piece?
Yeah, the fine dining piece. Since your culinary background.
Culinary. So basically, it's a full experience. French service, team service. There's one person that does a particular thing at that restaurant for each thing. I think the most memorable was the salad bar, asking you all these things you wanted, of endless toppings, 15, 20 toppings. I'm very simple, but we tried the Hearts of Palm, which is now that we went to another fine dining restaurant for my birthday in January. I'm noticing that in fine dining restaurants, that's what they have. So they had that, and then basically anything that you order is the presentation is key.
I had coffee and liquor at the same time. Where they do that at? It was good. It was great.
Well, he that was the key part too. He was upselling you. He's like, "You want a coffee, sir?" And he's like, "Would you like to add a cocktail?" So that was awesome service. I love fine dining service.
I like it too. And I also would love to own a fine dining service one day. But what I can tell you, Hugo Cellar is in Fremont, right? Things go down at the Fremont. I mean, a lot of things. You got light shows, you got dancers, you got people taking pictures of dancers with their top off. You got people, we seen a dude fit himself in a small box, locked himself in there, and then unlocked himself and got out the box. That's incredible. I never seen nothing like that a day in my life. But down there in Fremont, you bound to see anything. And Fremont was supposed to be with the old Vegas, downtown Vegas. Yeah. So y'all, again, Vegas, you out there, go to Fremont. We even took the bus. So the bus was crowded. People had their mask on. It was during last year, so people had they was masked up. We took the bus. It was a city bus that goes along the strip.
RTC.
It was pretty cool. Wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Save you money. If you ain't trying to ball like that, you ain't got it like that, take the bus. Just get the pass. But one thing I can say about Vegas, it's a money maker. Then we met this broke boxer dude at this marketing thing, and I kept telling the dude, like, we not interested, and he was just forcing. And then after a couple whiles, me telling him no, dude really got upset. Like, I didn't even understand that, but I was like, okay, you mad at your career over with? Like, come on. That was funny. But the trip overall, I give it 10s across the board. Again, that's why we got what we got going out there. But again, I love you. Thank you for, being my wife and going out to Vegas, and now we about to go out there again, and then hopefully in the future we go out there again. But we're going to move right along to our next segment, y'all. Our next segment will be Battle of the Sexes. Battle of the Sexes. All right. Chris, you got your questions on hand? The game goes like this. Carissa asked me a question about men. If I answer, she doesn't get the point. But if I say pass, she gets the point. Whoever gets the most pass wins. Or whoever reaches 10 first wins. That's just how that goes. We both ask questions, and there we go.
Okay, I do have a question. I'm just going to have to kind of wing it, because I only made just a few. I thought we were going to do a business, man or woman.
She thought we was going to do a few. And this is a study on men and women. Nah, I'll mess with y'all. Hey, alright, go ahead. Make that question quick there.
Why don't men show excitement to a particular subject?
Because if it's not of our interest, like sports, game, TV, or football game, then we don't really want to get too hype about it. I mean, that's most men.
Okay.
All right. Why do women have good hair and still wear wigs? Can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand it.
They get to wear whatever they buy. They could wear their own hair.
Woo! Okay. Wear their own hair. And they can buy whatever they want. So, hey. My wig's off to y'all. No, I'm playing. Your time. Go ahead and hit that second question up real quick.
Why do men feel like they are obligated to do certain things that maybe a woman wouldn't be able to do. For an example, like taking out trash. It's not for a man or a woman, it's whomever. But I believe the man world feels like it's their duty.
Because society has fixed people to think that if you're a man, you got to be like this, or you got to do this, and you got to be a certain way, just to say you're a man, or just to fill the role of a man. And as a woman, society has them feeling a certain way. So it's like everybody plays their part like a play. But in reality, it's about whoever gets the job done first. Yep. Why do women wear our stuff to bed? I don't understand that. My shorts came up missing last week. Where are they? Why do women wear men clothes to bed?
It's a sense of comfort. Then it just feel like you're wearing a part of them. But I don't think I did take your shorts.
No, you never took my shorts. But I mean, it's just a question some men will want to know. All right. You got any more questions there? Shoot.
Why do men wait for women to do certain things? Like example, like buy home products.
Because we're too busy using them. So we forget to even go out and get it. Like we be like, oh dang. And then y'all already think ahead, so y'all like futuristically think before we even think. So that's why.
Heard.
Why do some women want the guy to make the first move?
Well, it goes off mood, passion, but it's just that sense of urgency that you feel from the other person. And then it makes you jump into the mood.
Oh, okay. So far, people, we have no passes on either side. Okay. Alrighty then. Your turn.
Why do men think it's surreal to like take vacations more often than other?
Because we're too busy working and thinking about what we need to do as men, as far as like to protect the household and provide and be that guy around the house to make choices. Like we're too busy doing that. Why do some women criticize their own bodies? 'Cause I love me thickness, and some women criticize their own bodies. Why is that?
People do want a sense of how they feel, so you can't really change how they feel, but they just criticize it because they see better things elsewhere, and they were like, well, I can do it. If you can buy it, you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Ooh.
But in that sense, that wouldn't be my type of style. But I can see how that comes from a particular individual.
Understood. Any more questions you have here?
I was just thinking about men being like the direction of the household, making a decision to like move out of state. Like, what factors do men look at when they think about like moving out of state?
We look at our livelihood. Like, we're not gonna, like, men, we used to doing almost the same thing over and over again and adding a little, something there every now and then that's different. So when we move out of state, we ain't connected to the things that make us. You know what I'm saying? So we look at that factor, and also we look at our family. Is it going to be safe for our family? That's pretty much factors we looked at. Why do women need so many dang purses? Y'all got bags for days.
to match every outfit.
Oh,
and it's about, because my mom was just talking to me about this the other day. She was saying that she got it more than I do, but then she was like, oh, I like Coach, I like this, I like this, I like Dooney and Burke, I got to get a little bit more of this, a couple more of these, and I'm just like, that's too many. I have it based on colors, coordination, what people might buy me. It's no particular purse that I fall in love with. I love anything that's like, that works for me and my style.
Pass. I'm gonna pass all that question because dudes, we not looking at your person. We not looking. We know what we looking at. Okay. Any more questions?
I actually have a few questions, but it's more so like feedback and stuff. So it would be basically like if friends were to come by an apartment, a home, should your wife or your spouse know about it before things are planned out, before you give the person a go to say, hey, I'm inviting this person over?
You're basically saying why do men just invite they bros over without telling their wife, right? Or girlfriend, right?
It don't have to be a problem, but yeah, just to know why. But do you think it's important to relate the message before you give the go to the other person? The friend that's coming over.
Because it could get ugly. That's people. Pass.
See, the ones I didn't write down was good. That's what's up.
She got one on me, y'all.
Oh, that was two.
She got one on me. You know, the other one I was saying pass because it was too much. Yeah. The answer was too much, y'all. But anywho, all right. So we're gonna end this with one more question from me, and we're gonna say, why do women? This is a top question for every man. I know you out there, Pete, Dave, John. Why do women say they hungry but never have an idea where they want to eat or what they want to eat?
And that's vice versa. However, we will ask and you'll say it don't matter. So if we ask and say that we don't know, I want to look at price, taste, flavor, what I want, what we in the mood for, and then that's how I make my decision. That's
you didn't answer the question. The question is, why y'all say y'all hungry and don't know what y'all want to eat?
Because you don't know what you have a taste for.
So why y'all basing it off of our taste? I don't get it. Y'all the one with the stomach that's hungry.
True. We want to be on the same page.
Okay, y'all hear that? We got to be on the same stomach to know what we want to eat. All right. But anywho, I'd like to thank you for coming to my podcast show, the Cook Up Podcast.
Yes.
This is my beautiful wife, CD. No more CB, CD. You know,
Miss
D. Thank you. Again, y'all like this podcast, y'all like other podcasts as I do, like and subscribe. And guess what? I'm gonna end this with telling y'all it's my mom's birthday and I am sipping on this crown. She is too, and we was having a good time with this podcast. So y'all go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me how you like it.
Bye.
This is the Cook Up